people of El Laura Way. And yes, you heard it right. El Laura Weekly is coming back.
That's right, people. El Laura Weekly is back, better than ever. New reporters, new categories, in a new way.
Now, before we get started, the weather.
Here's the weather for this week. So we have some sunny weather, but we can see some cloudy skies. Highs between the 80s and 70s and lows of the 60s. Not going any further than that. So there are winds coming in from the northern and southern areas slowly. There is some chance for rain, so you want to have your rain boots out. There is some cold wind by the beach, so bring a jacket. For the valley areas, some sunny and cloudy weather. Winds ranging from 13 to 16 miles per hour. Some cloudy weather for the mountain areas and wind speeds ranging from 10 to 14 miles per hour.
Thanks, Harleen, for the wonderful update on our weather.
Thanks. Why don't you get into the coronavirus report?
Okay, Harleen, I'll take it from here. Currently, in the COVID news, the coronavirus has been much better in California, with the state hoping to reopen on June 15th. The move forward comes as the state has reached 20 million vaccines, including 4 million in its hardest hit communities. Masking and vaccinations will continue. Now we head to a question that has puzzled scientists for as long as we have known they have existed. Viruses. Are they dead or alive? A virus is a small collection of DNA or RNA surrounded by a protein coat. Viruses infect cells and use their components to make copies of itself. Now back to the question. Are they dead or alive? Most biologists say no. Viruses are not made of cells, can't keep themselves in a stable state, and don't grow, and can't make their own energy. Well, the counter-argument is living things reproduce just like how a virus replicates itself. Living things can respond to their virus just like how a virus reproduces itself by replicating itself. So what do you think? Are viruses dead or alive?
Thank you for that, Gabriel. Now let's give a warm welcome to Ellen with the school news.
Hello everyone, and yes, you heard that right. Finally, our school, El Laura Way, is reopening, and I'm pretty sure about 75% of the students will be returning to school. I have also heard that we will be having recess, although we can't really play with each other. But we really need to exercise. The staff and the school are willing to be very, very cautious for everyone's safety. More news about school returning to session will be posted weekly by El Laura Way School News.
Thank you, Ellen.
Well, that was very interesting. I hope no one gets sick.
Oh yes, let's all pray that one does. Now, Gabriel, please take it away with the worldwide news.
Alrighty, thanks, Kayla. Now we head to the plastic pollution crisis. Well, back in 1907, when modern plastic was first invented, people did not know the terrible toll it would cause many years later. Plastic pollution has become one of the biggest environmental problems in our world. Plastic is harmful because it's non-biodegradable or does not break down. The average plastic water bottle takes 400 to 1,000 years to break down fully. It's harmful to living organisms, particularly marine animals. They can be hurt by getting sick and getting stuck in plastic objects, by eating plastic waste, or through exposure to dangerous chemicals within the plastic. It is estimated that over 100 million marine animals are killed each year by plastic waste. How can we decrease the amount of plastic? Reuse. Bring your own reusable shopping bags and products to markets and avoid using single-use plastic bags. Reuse. Refuse straws. It's simple as adding no straw, please, when requesting beverages at a restaurant or cafes. Recycle. Reduce. Use non-plastic containers.
That was very descriptive and informative writing, Gabriel. Now, that was very interesting.
Thank you, Kayla, for acknowledging that. I've heard some very interesting news in the NCAA. Can you tell me more about that, Kayla?
Of course. On April 4, 2021, the women of Stanford experienced the glory of a championship. Every year, the NCAA, National College Athletic Association, hosts something called March Madness. March Madness is a tournament where the top 37 teams enter. A bracket is made. The bracket represents which teams are eliminated and which teams are still in it to win it. If a team wins, they move on. The Stanford Cardinals made it to the championship, meeting the Arizona Wildcats there. Stanford kept a solid lead against Arizona. Arizona caught up, but Stanford held on. On April 5th, 2021, the men were at work as well. The Baylor Bears got a taste on what championship glory feels like. The Bears won the March Madness championship for the first time in school history. The Bears faced the undefeated team, Gonzaga. The Gonzaga Bulldogs were the number one team in the tournament. They were undefeated, 31-0. The Bulldogs were so close to being the first undefeated team to win a championship since 1975. Baylor knew they were going against a tough competition, but barely seemed to just sweep the game away from the Bulldogs. Baylor held the lead from the start to the end.
Thank you for that. How interesting. I hope they keep winning their games. Now, time for Susan to tell us some breaking news.
A tropical cyclone hit a town in Australia, flattening it. A cyclone is like a tornado but with a storm within it. The cyclone offered severe winds of 105 miles per hour. Those winds ripped houses and buildings apart. Cyclones rarely even touch this far south in Australia. The town was not prepared or built for this type of cyclone. The old buildings did not withstand the cyclone, nor much of the modern buildings. Calgary, the town, suffered much damage. Fortunately, there were no reports so far about any deaths or serious injuries. The cyclone eventually died down and left the town alone. The town was covered in metal and debris. This cyclone came unexpectedly. We are all grateful that no one was seriously injured or died. Let's hope nothing like this ever happens again.
Wow, that sounds scary. Now Alan is back, but as Dr. Universe. Doc Universe is here to drop some fun facts.
Today I will be talking about some fun facts about our Jovian planets. Number 1, Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet and has an average of about 79 moons in our solar system. Number 2, Neptune. Neptune is the farthest planet, not counting Pluto, since our scientists claim it as a dwarf planet, but that may soon change. Number 3, Saturn. Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun, and it is the 2nd largest planet in our solar system. Number 3, Uranus. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun. Its name is a reference of the Greek god of the sky, Uranus, who, according to the Greek mythology, was the grandfather of Zeus and the father of Cronus. Thank you for listening to my fun facts about our Jovian planets in the solar system. Stay tuned for some more awesome sauce on LROA Weekly News.
That's all from us today.
Remember, listeners, you can email us at eowweekly@gmail.com if you have any suggestions, complaints, or want to become a reporter. Thank you for listening and have a great day.